Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Rayman Legends, where I went and did that cleanup, finally. I got the last couple of teensies we were missing in some of the levels we were completed, picked up the last couple of gold lum trophies, and so at this point, all there is to do is look forward to new stuff. And I think the way we're going to do that is we're going to spend today just doing invasion paintings. It seems like we have about 15 teensies worth of invasion stuff to cover in each world. I think these are really fun, and I think that the gameplay of the Back to Origins paintings is going to be a lot more similar to these levels with the 10 teensy things, so this will be a sort of a nice breakup of that stuff. Plus, I really like figuring out these weird little speedruns. And in theory, if I'm doing a good job at these, we should be able to knock a lot of them out really quickly, right? And we all know that I will just do a flawlessly excellent job. Oh, okay, that was not ideal. Definitely breached the surface of the water too early on that one. Oh. I feel a little silly. So I think that the spin attack doesn't actually make you move any faster, but it does it doesn't move you above normal run speed, but it does quickly accelerate you to normal maximum movement speed, so we can use it to gain, at least that's my feeling so far. I will admit this is not based on me having seen any numbers or anything. I don't know, maybe it gets you moving a little bit faster. It doesn't seem like, I was just kind of playing with it a little bit while I was picking up those missing teensies, and it definitely doesn't seem like spinning repeatedly is faster than just normally running, but you get a very obvious increase from doing a spin when you are not yet at speed. Not jumping, hey, look at that, she can be taught. Slowly, very slowly. Ah, whatever, good enough. The important thing is that I'm alive. I don't actually care if he's also alive. Oh no! I looked away from my character to look at the timer for just a moment. The good news is, it seems like this one's pretty easy. That was, I think, a sloppy attempt with a lot of room for improvement, and even so, we were like probably gonna finish that with a full 2 seconds left. I mean, I guess it makes sense, right? The invasion paintings in the earlier worlds are probably going to have that easier difficulty. Although, actually, I wonder, I was not looking at the difficulty ratings on the invasion paintings themselves. I wonder if they're based on the invader. Yeah, geez, look at that. Right, these are toad invaders, so they would be really, well, I mean, that says 4 skulls. Alright, now we have our first Dark Rayman, which I guess is like a thing. I guess this is a thing that's real, and we just, everybody accepts that. Did I miss a trigger of some kind there? Okay, killing that guy for some reason is necessary. I see, okay. And then from there you jump up. Alright. So Dark Rayman follows you like the battle in shadows in those areas in Celeste. seems sort of... doesn't work at all. How are you supposed to do that? It just doesn't seem very meaningful because these levels are speedruns, so like you're already mighty disincentivized to be in the same place for very long. I guess the idea is they're gonna make you, the design of these levels is gonna make you cross back over your path periodically. Ah, that was clumsy. Alright, probably all I need to do here is kill them all. This is probably not a like pathing thing. Yeah, okay. That's the thing that was stymieing me there, was I was trying to figure out what is the pathing that I'm missing. That's a door. Never mind. Oh, right. Have to kill all the enemies. Okay. I just got to get my brain sort of in this mindset. Oh, that's not ideal. There we go. Just got to make sure I hover in the air a little bit so that the Shadow Rayman is up there for long enough for me to get around. All right. Somehow that was about the same amount of time. Probably going to be good enough. Unless I do something like that and just run into a corner for no reason. I don't know. I feel like I took damage there before that fake me was even on me. Somehow that was almost exactly the same amount of time, despite just a huge number of screw-ups. I forgot that I was gonna bounce when I hit the ground. The bounce off of the down stomp is often really important and valuable. Sometimes it does get you into trouble, though. Hey, look at that. I actually clipped some time. Alright, speed puzzles. It's all just speed puzzles. I've got this. I'm good at puzzles. Okay, yeah, I mean, that's cool. That's a cool design. That's a fun change up here. Hold on just a second. I'm gonna insert a cut here. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. There's gonna be another cut dropped in here in a little bit, but oops, I hit retry. Let's get a couple paintings down first, shall we? I mean, I don't know why I'm so concerned. It's not like it's a big impediment for y'all. The ropes course. Yeah, sure. This should be good. This should be good. Oh, right. These friends. Okay. It's really interesting. I wonder, like, what is the pathing that would have you go down there to take advantage of those fireworks that were down at the bottom of that pit anyway. Oop, I fully cleared that enemy. Oops. Here's the problem that I usually have with video games. I'm too good at the tasks Right? Don't those fireworks seem tremendously out of the way? Yeah, that was... I short hopped instead of jumping properly, and I tried to fix it with like a little flutter, but there was no way that was gonna work. No, 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 there we go. So, missing a wall jump is always like devastating. These things don't care about spikes at all. That time I whiffed the jump real bad in the other direction. I feel like I'm doing a lot of just like jumping at the wrong heights here. No, down, down, down. Oh god. I wasn't expecting her to cling on to the wall like that. I would have expected that you would have to be holding that direction for that to happen, but no, I guess it just happens if you're like kind of close to the wall. Alright, I should just go for a longer jump, and just trying to land on that thing is not working. See, the thing is, they train you with all of these other ones that that's what you're supposed to be doing, but it's all a lie. It's all nonsense. There's probably a much faster way to do that, and certainly not missing the wall jump in the first place would be a huge help. Oof. Because I wonder if you can grab that first chain early. We'll experiment with it a little bit here. We might be able to cut quite a large amount of time indeed, if I can figure that out. Yeah, if you float off of that guy, I bet you can avoid this whole part. And it looks like you would have to. Because otherwise, that was like pretty clean, right? And still missed it by over a second. Alright. Alright, we're going to do it that way. We're going to see if I can do it that way. Why did I even try that? I guess the idea is you would jump off of the dude. Let me see about that. I wonder if bouncing off of that enemy would get you enough height to make it over those spikes without having to do a whole lot of fluttering. No, you're gonna have to do a ton of fluttering. Even with the fluttering, it may not be possible. Alright, we're looking for those little optimizations. Each one of these is a tiny speedrun routing challenge, which rules. That's a cool and fun thing. Oh, okay, that was... Maybe that doesn't work because if you try to jump on that thing, you hit your head on the roof and fall immediately. I was not expecting the jump button to make me go downward so much. Oh, come on. So actually, I think doing the bounce, if you're trying to grab the chain early, doing the bounce off of that guy seems to just be way worse than jumping. I wonder if I could gain a little bit of speed by riding that bottom chain a little bit, just to pick up the horizontal momentum before letting go. Alright, trying to spin on an inclined surface. Not so good. Not so good. Turns out it slows you down quite a lot. Now, when you drop off of it, you lose all your horizontal momentum anyway. Alright, I think mostly what we're doing here is right. I just need to clear up the bit with the chain and we'll be fine. Hey, what? Okay. I feel a little robbed there. Oh, you're kidding me. That's like extremely doable if the if that wall jump goes smoothly. I don't know. I thought she was doing the like ledge cling animation, but I guess not. I guess I was just a little bit too low for that. So I was expecting when I tapped jump for her to just hop up and over instead of kicking all the way off the wall in the wrong direction. Okay, that time I even tried to stop rising by hitting attack, but I did it way too late. Got a little greedy there. Tried to combine an immediately upon landing spin for speed gain with the attack that needed to be done. The thing is, I'm still like, I'm looking for all these places where you could potentially get a small optimization when I do not need any of this tack. All I need is to do this part right. Hey, she actually did grab on that time, even though that was exactly the same jump as before. All right, there we go. 3 whole seconds. And yeah, you absolutely have to do that, that section with the chain move. That is not going to work if you try to go around the long way. Alright, let's give this, I can give this like 1 or 2 attempts and then I'm going to have to pause it again here. Oh cool, fire breathing enemies. Interesting. Attacking is for sure bad for your speed, though. Wow, that one was wild. I feel like I screwed up there. You could probably do that in 30, is my guess. I definitely was not doing that at maximum cleanliness. Okay, weird. You know, 3 skulls, because again, frogs, probably. There's probably just a certain amount of variance, though. And that actually cleans up 1 entire world. So there you go, we're getting it. It's coming down. We're gonna be able to get through this in no time. Let's see. Oh, right, the music level. Yep. I will totally get those soon. That is totally going to happen. For now, I'll see y'all in a second. Okay, we're back, and I think there should be no further interruptions. The music in this game really just gets into my head. While I was taking care of the business I was just taking care of, I had the song from the last level just... Oh, okay. Not a straight fall. I had that song just repeating in my head over and over again. Okay, and not something where I'm going to be able to use attacks to slow me enough. We are going to have to flutter. This is kind of tricky stuff because, like, you really want to minimize the amount of flutter. Okay. I wonder how much slack there will be in the timings on this level. That was real close. Very nearly died. Okay, I needed to do some bouncing there. Fair enough. This one is a little nerve-wracking. I thought I could maybe squeeze in there. I might have been able to if I had started that that spin in a different place. Yeah, like that. Ah. Oh, it's scary. Oh, it's scary. Okay. Ooh, all right. Oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much. Okay. Yeah, there's a ton of slack. I wonder what the like optimal clear time on that is. Because I definitely did some turning around, and I appreciate that when they craft a level that is a real nightmare, they give you some room. The game is still invested in being fun, right? Well, I just fully did not hit the attack button there. That's not a great play. Oh, shit. I'm not even 100% sure what happened there, because I hit that platform and I tried to just stop short and turn around and jump, because I figured that would be the fastest thing to do. And it felt like she just kind of decided that that was not what was going to happen. Okay, they want me doing this thing all the time. That's definitely slower than the way that I was doing it. I don't know. Once again, definitely some non-optimal routing here. Oh, you're kidding me. Okay. So there's a lot of like pathing hints here that are much slower than just turning around on these ledges. That being a great example. So I'm gonna try to ignore the lumps. Let's try to do this the short way. Ah, almost. Like, obviously, every time we do a thing the short way like that, we are dramatically increasing the chances of a collision with the bad guy. That one's really hard to avoid. I might have to go through the enemy on that one. The space is just a little too tight. Ah. I feel like making that jump in particular is saving a lot of time. I need to use the attack in the air that kills that enemy to stop my momentum so that I don't take multiple steps onto that ledge, and then that's gotta kind of be the rule for all of these, I think. Like, honestly, that one there where I was saying maybe we should just go through the enemy, I probably can cut my contact with that platform down enough that that's not necessary. But I do need to still, like, I do need to make sure that I actually touch the ground. Because it's very easy using the flutter of an aerial attack to just hit the enemy and then turn around in the air and just float away without having ever regained the ability to jump. Yeah, also should not be attacking that enemy, probably should just be stopping and jumping straight up. This is very inconsistent. I really don't feel a difference in the controls between the attempts where my jump off of this ledge is sufficient to touch the thing and the times when it isn't. Cool, yeah, great. Really? Not even gonna give me my wall jump? Alright. And my assumption based on like the level where we had to use the chain route in order to beat the 40 seconds is that because there is a sort of a short cheaty route built in here, we would probably find out if we did this the normal way, the hinted way with the lums, that path literally cannot be fast enough. Right? They don't seem to have any problem with designing a level in that way. Ah. I do think there's a version of that works on that platform. The attack is simply not going to hit the enemy, but, you know, that's fine. We don't need the lums from it or anything. Yeah, and once again, it's just like, it doesn't, the difference between the attempts where I make it and the attempts where I don't, it is imperceptible. It doesn't feel like I'm doing anything different. That's really slow and sloppy, but hopefully we've bought some time for slow and sloppy. Anyway, I need to hit the ground and spin left immediately. That's how I break the momentum. Because you come out of that chute with a really huge amount of speed. What? How did I? Okay. I'm actually not sure how I touched the enemy there. Damn it. Yeah, that is just never going to work if I don't use an attack to break my momentum here. There we go. It has to be something like that. Oh, I thought I remembered that we were able to reflect those with our own attacks. I guess not. Is it just that they bounce off of surfaces? I thought it was both. Yeah, actually, if that's the case, if those attacks are not reflectable, then on that platform, we may have to go for the long route. Terrible, terrible, terrible. But at least the long route's easy to do. That time I definitely felt it. I was on the ground for like 2 whole steps. Which is not the pace that you are trying to set. Really? Come on now. There we go. Damn it. The difficulty level of the execution on this one is so much higher than any of the others that we've had to do today for sure. Maybe any of the others in total. Come on. want to bounce. There we go. If I down stomp on that last thing we bounced off of, I wonder if it puts me on a path that can't interact, or can't intersect with the throw. Because otherwise you're going on blind luck, right? There's no way for you to prevent that guy necessarily from throwing that. No way that's going to kill you. Oh, up down. Yeah, that was way too far. If it hits the enemy, you have traveled way too far onto the platform before hitting the button. Huh. That's interesting. I hit that guy and he didn't die? There we go. Damn it. Being in the didgeridoo tube is like pretty nerve-wracking because you have no indicator for when you're gonna come out. You just have to know the timing. Alright, this is the one. Obviously, this is going to be the one, right? Everybody can feel that. I forgot the thing I was going to do. It's fine. It worked fine. I have no idea what would have happened if I had down smashed on that. But it probably wouldn't have changed our time by too much. Alright, is this the last? No, okay. 2 more. And I do not remember what the base levels were like, so I'm sort of like rediscovering aesthetic stuff as we go here. Okay, if you're gonna try to do that, we probably have to do some down stomping. I should probably not have done that way. Oh, that's not in the background. Definitely a lot of like nervous fluttering and stopping here that I need to figure out the actual routes for. Okay. That nearly kills you, like right away. I hate these levels where you have to fall long distances. This is so nerve-wracking. And when you're on the ground, right, it feels... Your movement feels much more, I don't know, quantized. Like, I feel like I can tell how many steps I take, like where I should jump, you can measure by the ground. But like when you're in the air, it just feels so squishy. I don't like it. I feel very uncertain when I am in the air or swimming. Try not to attack if you don't absolutely have to. Ah, damn it. I needed just a little flutter. And, you know, I'm very focused on the gameplay right now and not so much on the still extremely fun aesthetics. And like the toads are ridiculous enemies, and they're very fun to watch and listen to. And the game, it turns out, is still rad. Ah, come on. Go. Let's hope that doesn't end up costing me too much. Oh, interesting. Okay, not that we'll need it for this, but the fact that the gloves actually kill the lightning balls is perhaps a thing of value for the future. We are rapidly heading toward that 400 lums, or 400 teensies. Yeah, we are totally going to get there without even having to do any of the Back to Origins stuff. Which we are still going to do, because they're not just like, they're not retreads of the levels, they are new things. Ow! I do not like how close I am having to get consistently to these fireballs. Okay, you could actually even go inside. That's interesting. I can't imagine that's the intent. I think the way I'm doing it now is the intended path, but it's interesting that that does work. This one is an absolute nightmare. I see. So you need to run past to let the fireball come up and then go under to hit the skull thing. Don't actually want to hold the vine to the side. Want to jump off of it, yeah, pretty much at mid, but then we also want to definitely get our fucking wall jump. Where's Murph when you need him? How's a girl supposed to get anything accomplished in a platformer without a friend who will jam their finger in the enemy's eyes at a moment's notice? Okay, and that one's interesting. That one feels pretty different from the others. This is a thing I think this game is really good at. They're phenomenal at building a lot of experiences that are, like, objectively, when you consider the elements of them, not that different from one another, but that have a different enough feel that it never, you know, you never get the sort of fatigue that can sometimes come from a game that has a lot of levels where it's just like, more of these, huh? Well, I just absolutely did not even attempt to attack there. It's like, survive? Couldn't be me. The millennial in me coming out again. A lot of guesswork here as to what is an acceptable path. Do not feel like I have any idea where I'm going. Oh, there's a fucking sword launcher. Once again, getting a little greedy with the acceleration there. Alright, that seems pretty straightforward. I feel like this is going smoother than last time. That said, we are like very close to being out of time. Okay. Yeah, that sword bit at the end is pretty scary. Very easy to get very worried in this place. That's me, sorry. Discord unmuted itself somehow. I've been having some weirdness going on. Not that this is interesting to anybody, but I've definitely been having some weirdness going on with my audio devices. You know, Windows 10 is kind of terrible garbage software. Well, crud. Well, crud and also crud. Alright, so we want to be at a full sprint when we're attacking, so the gloves actually carve all the way through the cake. That is definitely not always going to be viable. Sloppy. Very sloppy. That's pretty scary. When they make you use it to carve out space in the spiked cake at very, very close range. That's definitely nerve-wracking. Hey look, it's me on a door. Alright, so this is the one where we were constantly pursued by luchadors. And then it's just gonna, you know, it's just gonna have an extra layer of... Oh wow, okay, I was really expecting that to be lethal. So it kills some of them. Interesting. Is this the idea? It must be. That's a pretty good fake out, honestly. Especially if you're doing these levels in this order. So that you've just done the level where it was critically important for you to use spinning attacks to carve out cake space. What the fuck? 5 seconds? Really? How are we gonna make up 5 seconds? I don't really... Okay. Try something here. Alright, well that didn't work. I swung just a little bit early. Yeah, I really need him to just give me the fucking glove at the beginning of the level. Okay. There it is. There is a much faster way to go over them. faster way to do that part as well. Okay, I can do this. So you gotta make use of the fact that they are stunned as much as the fact that it actually kills some of them. Also, don't slightly miss that jump. That's real bad for you. I'll say this, it is a really cool level. Yeah, that's a really neat one. I like that one a lot. And it's kind of remarkable how many of these I feel that way about. All right, one more world down. Cool. Yeah, that's right. Run and hide. Everybody's real tough when the princess is away. I'm very worried about the Olympus Maximus levels. Oh, yeah, I guess these ones too with the swimming and everything. Oh, that's not even the way forward. I thought I was going to have to swim through the junk there, but I think we're supposed to go up. So actually, never mind that, nerd. Nope. Cannot axe spin through a missile. I know it seems counterintuitive, but striking an impact explosive with an object that you are holding in your actual hands turns out to be a bad idea. That's definitely a slow way to fix that problem. Wow, the current was responsible for almost all of my steering for the last like 5 seconds of that. It is actually going to be very difficult to avoid getting killed by that spiked ball if I go that way. I wonder what happens if you just tack to the left. Okay, if you tack to the left, the current throws you into a different spiked ball. That was me holding up that entire time, by the way. In case you were curious how much effect the current actually has on you, it can just completely override your steering. Oh, right. Need that. Let's see the end of this, at least. Okay. So that is the last meaningful obstacle. Alright, this can be done. I'm so eager for it to be done. Yeah, I know I was just talking about, gee, I seem to love all of these. I am not going to love the swimming ones. The underwater movement just isn't... It's not precise enough to feel good doing it quickly. Well... Alright, let's just take that and move on. Again, it's that squishiness. It's that like the tiniest amounts of adjustments can have really large overall effects on your position, especially once you're playing with a current. And it feels bad. Somewhat terrifying, but I would rather this than the swimming for sure. Ah, that's not a good way to go. That wave fills with monsters. Bad move. Cannot bounce. Cannot bounce. Okay. When he runs into that little lip, he just hangs out there. So it seems like jumping over him completely, not actually on the table. I did hit attack. I feel like I hit attack. I guess I didn't let myself rise enough off the jump before swinging my axe there. I just sort of hovered sideways into the lava. Why would I do? What is wrong with me? I was like, here we go. I definitely won't bounce on them this way. Ugh. No sense of self-preservation. Alright, there's some mistakes there, but nothing huge. Failing to catch the chain, very bad idea. The routing on these is neat though. It is fun to sort of like build out your mental map of like the elements of the level that are important and the ones that aren't. And then to execute on that mental map very quickly. They did a good job here of like identifying what would make a thing fun to learn a speedrun of. Oh, terrifying. Yeah, very effective pressure at the end of the level there. Okay, that one we got already. Well, I'm sure this will be no big deal. Just a combination of Dark Rayman and also lots of those zappy lights. Oh, it's one of these. Okay. That was probably a really slow way to clear that room. Shoot, I need to go over there. Well, there better not be any enemies in this next room. Okay, yeah. Alright, we gotta learn these way faster. This, honestly, feels a little bit less like Rayman and a little bit more like Dust Force to me. And I want that understood as, like, the highest level of compliment. Dust Force is amazing. I don't know that it would necessarily make a good, like, channel game, because me playing Dust Force is definitely going to be me replaying levels over and over again as I try to, like, figure out any functional route and just getting increasingly frustrated. But, you know, maybe that's entertaining, I guess. Okay, I mean, closer. I just didn't hit the button. I just saw my opportunity and was like, I don't want this one. Not good. Not good. This room has a pretty obvious intended flow, at least. Not that I'm necessarily nailing it. I'm not even sure what hit me. So sometimes I can side spin very quickly out of a down stomp and avoid the bounce that way, but I'm having a really hard time pulling that off consistently. I need to figure out how I want to start that room. Damn it. If I come in low like that, I need to wall jump out of that corner. Yeah, see, that works. And that feels approximately as fast as the other approaches. Didn't leave myself room. Okay. Alright, that was real sketchy. I don't know that I should have survived that one. What? Again, just absolutely robbed of my wall jump there. This game has such finicky wall jumps. If I hadn't tapped Flutter there, I think I would have been okay. Alright, making sure you actually hit the ground so you come into that corner really low and not like downward at an angle is pretty important for survival, it turns out. I did the same fucking thing where if I just went straight down, I'd be fine. I should kill that guy and then down stomp immediately. Okay, that's pretty good. That's a pretty clean execution of that room. Well, I didn't do any of that the way I thought I was going to, but it ended up being pretty fast. That sucks so much that it took that guy so long to die. This is a failure. Oh, there are more enemies. Okay. Yeah, it's the first time we'd ever actually seen those ones. Don't love that. That ended up being like a second slower. What? Damn it. And then he walks away from the edge. Yeah, this is a fail. And we're like 5 seconds behind. I hate that you can't access the escape menu during the room transition. My weirdest, probably my most like petty hot take about games is that there should be as close to zero time as possible during which the player cannot access the escape menu. Oh, cool. That's exactly what I needed to happen. Like, basically, during a loading screen is the only time I think it's ever acceptable, and a lot of games do not let you access the escape menu during a surprisingly large amount of gameplay. Okay, once again, really weird, not what I was trying to do, worked out. Damn it. Okay. I didn't remember how much I had jumped there. Alright, 12 seconds, pretty solid for that room. It sucks so much to have your wall jump just get eaten. Man, those enemies take a lot. That last group of enemies in that room takes just a little bit too much time to spawn in for that strategy to work, I think. I don't think there's a way that I can like massage it into shape. So if that's the case, then the thing we want to do is just get up on that platform, hit that guy, and then do the thing I was doing earlier where we jump over the incoming Shadow Rayman and then do the ground stomp to kill the last enemy. Or the last ground enemy. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty fast, right? Damn it. it is so easy to narrowly miss killing an enemy in that room and end up in this situation where you need to hang out in a place for like a full second, but doing so will obviously kill you. That's a pretty good time though. I mean, that's a great time for heading into this room. I was killed by literally nothing there, I think. I was going to die anyway, because I definitely did an air hesitation. But I'm pretty sure we died, like, well before Shadow Rayman actually arrived. And listen, I don't need any help losing at this level. I'm doing a fine job on my own. That's a way to do that, right? It even made the metallic swish axe sound effect. My attack just didn't occur. It's really frustrating to have something dumb like that happen at the end of this fairly difficult run. Okay, come on now. I definitely got that done slower than usual, so it's really frustrating that the ground enemy was treated as though they were not spawned in yet. Alright, 2156 is pretty tight. So what's fun about that is that was actually a really clean execution of my strategy, and we need to tighten it up by 3 full seconds. I don't know how to do that. Like, obviously it's the third room that's gonna have to change. The third room's the one where I feel like I have the least worked out. What? Okay. The luchador enemy managing to suddenly occupy way less of that platform at the moment when I attacked from his left really sucks. Yeah, that's just bad jumping on my part. Honestly, this one is tough in a way that has nothing to do with the Shadow Rayman. I guess in that room, it has to do with the Shadow Rayman, because there is a slightly faster path that is available, or that is unavailable because of him. But aside from that, it's just like, how do you even do this fast enough? I could probably hit that last enemy and then just spin left to the first room, I guess. Maybe. If that works, it would certainly be a time saver. Not a huge amount, but I don't know that we're going to get a huge amount available anymore. Clumsy, bad. Yeah, that was really, really rough. Okay, yeah, that cuts some time off of that. In this room, I feel like I usually have down to a science, although this time I'm executing it very badly. It's rooms 3 and 4 that I need practice on. I need like route development. And it really sucks that the only way to do that is at the end of... it'd be cool to be able to save state this. Alright. Did that a little too fast, apparently. So you have to execute a full spin into the corner to give the vine enough time to actually recede. And then I just jumped from muscle memory there. So yeah, definitely need... I wish these state changes were instant. All right, pretty good. Pretty good. Uh, 4008. I mean, that's functional. It's, I can tighten that up by 0.08 of a second. I can. But it does feel like we're like very nearly at the edge of what this strategy is capable of. There's got to be a better route for rooms 3 and 4. Room 3 especially. I feel like I'm still kind of... How did I just not even swing at the dude? You know? Yeah, that was really bad. That was really bad. $10.73, okay. Not an especially fast completion of that room. $29.04. I do not think this is going to turn out very different than last time. I guess it doesn't have to be very different though, does it? Yeah. Certainly can't go missing kills on enemies. Especially not like critical enemies that cause more spawns. Ugh, 11:15 is... 11:15 is maybe so bad that I should just restart. $21.56. Okay, but I made it up there. Like, that was definitely our best ever execution of that room. Nope, stay low on that one. So you jump to go, okay. I can do that. All right, clumsy, improvised a little bit, made it out. $27.44 is a good time coming into this room. Ooh, all right. Not only did I manage to get those 3 seconds, but also a couple more. Yeah, that's a really challenging one. I like that a lot. Like I said, they still managed to feel like significantly different from one another, and it's good. The video game is good, is the thing. For a second there, I thought I was just going to be allowed to go over that. I should... Greedy. I probably should have died there. The game's being generous. Okay, it took it back. That time I got spooked because I was like, oh no, I'm being too greedy, but I absolutely needed to just keep going. Okay, that one is way more about the survival than it is about the clock. Alright, I was kind of hoping to jam these all into one episode. I think that probably it is not a good idea to tack the entire last world onto this. Yeah, okay. I guess I could have hit check it, couldn't I? I mean, let's go have a peek. So it's a pretty small world, all told. Oh, right. It's fancy versions of the other music levels, like the 8-bit versions of the other music levels. So Yeah. Another episode that's probably going to get demonetized then. That's fine. Honestly, the 8-bitness of it might protect me. I don't know. We'll see. That is going to be it for us for today. However, thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, we're going to be doing all of the invasion levels in Olympus Maximus, and if that doesn't take me a full hour, which it absolutely might, we still have an awful lot of other stuff to look forward to. So come back for that, and we'll see you then.